Hello and welcome back to another video of my discord.py tutorial series I kind of copied, and yeah, in this video we're gonna focus on setting up a cog for appearance. So we're gonna give the bot a custom user status and stuff like that. So nothing too complicated, and yeah, I'd say let's get right into it. So what we're going to do first is we're going into main and cogs and appearance. So basically what are cogs? Cogs are basically just files that are out of the main code, but we can still write code in it, and this gives us the good possibility that our code is not like one big file and with like 1,000 lines of code. So we can basically just split up the code, make everything more organized and faster, I'd say. So first what we're going to import is basically we're gonna say yeah, actually just import Discord, of course, import Discord, and from Discord discord.ext imports commands like that, and then basically from discord.ext.commands import cog. So that's it. So in here we're gonna open up a class, and we're going to call this class app for appearance. Just I like to keep it short, and in here we're going to paste in just cog, like we imported the buff. And then next we're gonna do like always, we're gonna make an init file. I already said what the hell. We're gonna make an init function, and here we're gonna say self and bot. That's how it works. And in here we're going to say self.bot equals to bot, so we can access this bot variable like all over the code. And in here basically I'm going to say self._message equals a string, and in here we're going to say listening basic, and then here to let's say cool music. And basically next we're gonna make an add property, and this is basically def message, which has just self as parameter, and in here we're gonna say return self dot underscore message, and say in dot format, or basically we don't really need anything more in here. It just returns self.message, and in here we're going to say add message dot setter we're going to say def message again, message, and say self and value. And what we're going to do here is we're basically just if value dot split, and that's basically just a space, dot underscore message dot no, it's, I did something wrong. Wait, I kinda switched around the code. In here we're gonna make a list and just say 0, and we'll say not in, we're gonna make a tuple, and in here we're gonna say playing watching and listening. Perfect. We're gonna say race value error, and in here we're gonna say invalid activity type. Perfect. And then in here we're just gonna say self dot underscore message equals value. In here we're gonna say we're just gonna make a pretty basic function. We're gonna say async def set in here self, and in here we're gonna say underscore type comma underscore name equals to self.message dot split split, Gonna make a space again, and next to that we're gonna say max split equals 1. Basically what we're gonna say down here, await self.spot change presents and that's gonna be activity equals activity, and basically this is also again in here. I'm gonna say name equals underscore name, type equals get attribute, so get attribute, and then we're gonna say activity type, type, and it's written together, activity type, underscore type, then basically activity type dot playing. And I don't know what I really messed up here, but that seems kind of weird. What did I miss? This is a pretty good question. Yeah, well, that's weird. That's really weird. Await self-depot that change presents activities. Okay. That's weird. That's being really weird. Yeah, I forgot to import stuff. My bad. In here we're gonna say from Discord, or I can type again, from Discord, import activity type, and yeah, that's it. We don't need more. Perfect. Yeah, that happens really often that you forgot to import stuff. And down here basically we're just doing one single thing. We're just saying def setup bot, and in here we're gonna say bot.addCog, and we're just gonna say app, and in here we're gonna paste bot. Perfect. Now we're going into our init file, and what we're going to do is blah 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 main.cogs.appearance, not appearance, appearance. Perfect. And let's try loading it. Not that file. Nope. We're trying to load that version, going up one version and checking. Now we're getting an error, of course. Appearance could not be loaded. Let's just rename it to app, just to make sure that this word sometimes just confuses me. Alright, so let's try reloading the bot. And there we go, we're online. Yeah, see, the bot is loaded, the cog is loaded. And but what we're going to do here in the init file is basically we're saying meta I'm gonna say app equals basically self.load load cog, and then you say app important capitalized A, or whatever you named your class here. So that's pretty important. And basically then what we're going to do in here, we're just saying await bot, I would say await self, no, what I'm doing, self.appset, and it's not more, yeah. We're restarting the bot, and it should say has Oh, okay, that's and it's not load cock, it's get cock. All right, so let's restart the bot and see if the bot changes its appearance. So it needs some time to load, and there we go. We set up listening to cool music. That's pretty cool. So basically, this is what my goal was today, and to explain everything short, what happened here is so you can just revive it and experiment around with it. The first word that's in here needs to be whether playing, watching, or listening, and this is then the status the bot has. So currently, it just has a listening, and later on, if we change this, for example, playing, then there will say playing cool music, and everything that comes after that will basically just the message or the string that's just after the playing status. So this is like the sentence we have here, and basically then we're returning it, and then we're having here so we're just splitting the string into different things like in a list, and we're taking 0, so the first value of it. So the first value that's 0 is basically this here, and if it's not in whether playing, watching, or listening, we're raising an error. Otherwise, we're just basically setting not to value error, just a value. We're setting the self.message to value, and basically then we're making a function that's just set, so we'll call it set, and that's where and then we're basically having just type name, type and name, and then self.message to split. So we're just splitting it again, so we're just doing the basic same that's up here, and then we're having await self.bot to change present, so it's just changing its present, and activity equals to activity, and in here we're having name equals is basically just our name we have here. Type is basically we're getting the attribute activity type, and activity type playing, so this is basically the default one. And yeah, that's basically the thing we're doing here. So it's pretty easy. It should be pretty easy to understand. And we're seeing us in the next video. See you then. Bye.